What kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship?
Like,
nudity or
like
language?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Your producer, sometime producer, is black, you know, and Carmen Matias is
You
Hispanic.
have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
Yeah, colored?
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there. Just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people. And I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. I think so. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism.
What's up, guys? What's up? Oh man, yeah. How's everybody doing today? Shit, I have almost everything set up before I start the stream, except for my mic. And hold on one second. My PlayStation 4 is doing some weird shit, so let me just turn this shit off. I don't know why I keep looping like that, but it's been doing some weird shit lately. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. All right. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? I know I'm running behind time and I'm streaming late. I actually had to fuck this does not seem professional. I had to after work I had to make a run. And that's like one of the reasons why it took me so much to get started today. And it is one of those things. It's one of those things where it's just like I wasn't ready today. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was not ready today. You guys saw me start a little bit later than normal. And let's actually bring some let's bring some light up in here. Howdy everybody. Howdy. Shit, I do need to actually update the stream title. And yeah, that's a thing. My shit keep falling. I need to update the stream title and shit in Twitch. All right. How is everybody doing today? If you hadn't seen it the other day, yesterday, I did actually do some gaming streaming yesterday, and I want to actually tell you guys, like, I do definitely apologize, right? So let me just update my stream shit on Twitch because, of course, I have to update it. All right, sorry about this, guys. Quite frankly, I have just been, this is like one of those days where it's just like, it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. Good news is I have tomorrow and Wednesday off where I'm taking some time for myself. If you noticed, like last week, during the stream, the last day besides yesterday that I streamed was actually Monday. It's just because I needed some time to myself. I needed some time, and as much as I love bringing you guys content, it was definitely needed, because I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but my day consists of working 10 hours a day on a computer. I actually do call center work from home, which is, I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that, to actually work from home for a call center. But it is stressful as hell on the eyes. And that's why I don't stream exactly when I get off of work, because I need to take the time to be able to get off of work and like eat, like nap and rest my eyes, because and maybe I do need to actually go to the optometrist and actually see somebody. But I actually even have blue light glasses, but after so long, still 10 hours a day, that's a lot to be staring at a screen, especially a blank white screen. Well, I was able to get me some food, so yay. Eating some pasta. I was motherfucking hungry. Like, and yeah. So, how's everybody doing today? How was everybody weekend? I know my weekend was pretty fun. This last Saturday I actually had my daughter over, and we I had her play City Skylines, and that was interesting. That definitely was interesting to have her, to watch her play City Skylines. And yeah. Just putting those links out there to make sure everybody is aware that the stream has started. So yeah, guys, it almost finished with setting everything up. I've been I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we may see an increase in the quality of the streams. Somebody may have helped out the stream immensely, and once I get that, I'm gonna, you guys will know once I get the assistance that you guys know. That's the best way I can actually say it. And so yeah. It's starting to get warm. So I want to explain a couple things that happens when it gets warm. Wow. That actually sounds cool. I just don't have the patience of bird watching. However, here in Chicago, along the lakefront, they actually have several different reclaimed passages where they do a lot of bird watching, and they even have a bird sanctuary not that far from where I live. So it's actually for people who like looking at birds, I don't know what they're called, but they've actually made a bird sanctuary for, especially for migratory birds. So here in Chicago, we made it all along the lakefront where a lot of migratory birds stop. So that is something that is actually pretty cool. So let's get into the show. Now, I know specifically here. Now, if you're ever in my Discord, you actually would have got a preview of me talking about this idiot. And so I just don't understand. Help me out. I don't understand when people actually sit back and try to talk bad about a character, talk bad about a franchise, or talk bad about, I don't know, just something that they just know nothing about. But the first thing they could do to is like, oh, if you like this, you're a nerd. Like, oh, if you like this, nerd. And I fucking hate ignorant, boisterous, stupid motherfuckers who sit back and know nothing about the subject they're talking about, but want to claim that they're the expert. It's like the only credit you get for talking about this shit, dog, is the fact that you get to trigger fans and trigger libs and all this other good shit. But in reality, you know nothing of the source material. It's like these people are literally the Dunning-Kruger effect. They're too stupid to know that they're too stupid to actually speak about the subject. Now, you see it with people like The Quartering, or you see it like Geeks and Gamers, where they talking about how they don't like how Marvel does this fan service shit, or they do this SJW shit. Keep in mind, Marvel is probably the wokest comic books company there is, except for like niche ones. But like, I guess they have some semblance of what to say, because after it comes out that something is totally in the ballpark of Marvel, they shut the fuck up. But this motherfucker right here, well, let's watch. What is his name? Tate something. Honest review of Spider-Man in 2021. Yes, he's doing a review of the Spider-Man movies. Which Spider-Man movies? All the Spider-Man movies, live action at least, in 2021. Let's go. Ooh, brutal review. Oh my God. A brutal review. Which is internet code for, I'm just going to be an asshole for no reason. But let's go.
Spider-Man's a pussy. I cannot remember how this conversation started about superheroes, whatever. And I was talking about how all superhero movies are stupid, and it's all...
Hot take. Oh shit, hot take. Spider-Man is a pussy. That's about as delicious as my pasta that I made. Now, mind you, mind you, he doesn't like superhero movies. And there's some things that I want to point out. And I did watch this video. Thanks, Kat, for having this brain tumor in my head. Now, if you look at young Tate here, and you can actually see in the back, classy. He has the classy, well, woman, his name with a woman laying on a tower or a bed, whatever the fuck. And if you haven't quite caught up on it, he's not American. He's doing his very fucking hardest to sound American. But he may be a Brit banger, or as was pointed out in my chat, he may be from New Zealand. So let's listen to him, and you can actually pick it up as the video goes on. But keep going. Let's keep going.
It's all bullshit, but the worst of them all is Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a bitch.
Now, obviously, he's actually, of course, watched the movies because he has them spurred out and cut out through his video, right? But of course, he knows Spider-Man's a bitch. He's a pussy, as he puts it. How? But let's hear him. Let's hear him.
If you like Spider-Man, you need to seriously reassess your life. He was a dork who got bit by a spider. Now he's super spider dork, and he still can't get laid. Who's that bitch? Mary Jane Parker, some shit?
Now, mind you, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When I first watched this, it blew past my mind. The fact that he called her Mary Jane Parker. Now, seeing that she's not blood related to Peter Parker, I wonder, what does that mean? You tell me. If she has the same name as Peter Parker, and she's not directly blood related to him, what other familiar tie could she have with him? Same last name as a man, you know. Almost as if she married him or something shit like that. Well, he's not getting pussy, right? No. This is stupid. But let's hear this shit.
You're Spider-Man, and she still won't have sex with you.
It's not working. You and me.
What? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, but I don't want her to know I'm Spider-Man. I want her to still think I'm a fucking nerd. If I was Spider-Man, you think that bitch wouldn't be sucking and fucking? By hook or by crook?
Wow, he just casually supported sexual assault. Yes, this fucker just casually supported, well, you fucking and sucking, if not by hook or by crook. Dude, that's assaulty. Like, no. Wow, let's go.
Well, bitch, I'm Spider-Man, come here. And she'll say, okay, if by some crazy twist of fate, she goes, no, I don't want to. I'll be like, psst. Fuck you talking about no? I'm a G.
Yes. He just did it again. Yes.
Spider-Man. The only thing Spider-Man's doing is sitting at home jerking off. How are you a superhero if you're sitting at home jerking off?
Now, mind you, obviously, he didn't watch the Andrew Garfield movie because Emma Stone or Gwen Stacy in that movie, they were together. He just kept breaking up with her. You know, the whole threat of maybe an enemy find out and she can get hurt. Ooh, God, spoiler alert, she did. And they were actually together in the Spider-Man Raimi videos and shit like that. She actually left her husband on her fiance at the altar. And I know way too much Spider-Man trivia. But it's the fact that Spider-Man in the comics, they actually used the devil to get rid of his marriage. So Spider-Man could keep playing the bachelor life. Yeah, of course. If he hates, comic books, why is he talking about this shit? Right, of course. But let's go.
Fucking loser. Spider-Man is a dork. There's nothing admirable about Spider-Man. Didn't he became Super Spider-Man, and then someone killed his uncle. Some robber killed his uncle. Is this the right story?
Stay back! My uncle!
Now, mind you, this is how stupid he is. He became Super Spider-Man and somebody killed his uncle. Like, what the fuck is... Who the fuck is Super Spider-Man? But, wait, there's more. Now, if you want to talk about the Superior Spider-Man, which I actually love the Superior Spider-Man run. It was fucking awesome. But that's a different story.
What happened?
Carjacker, he's been shot. Look, we just called the paramedics. They're on their way.
Some robber killed his uncle, and now he decides he wants to stop crime to get the robber who killed his uncle. Does he even catch that robber ever? I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. Does he catch the robber? I don't know. If you guys know about Spider-Man, tell me. Does he catch him? And what does he do? Put him in jail?
He kills his uncle and he catches the robber somehow. I don't know. He's a crybaby.
Does he?
The guy who's actually talking to him is saying that Spider-Man is a crybaby. Wow. Talking about buying your friend's opinion. Let's go. Like, really, I have to reiterate this. As Hell said and says, if you think Spider-Man is superheroes movies are so fucking stupid, why are you talking about them, dog? Super Spider-Man is what he turns into after collecting all the Chaos Emeralds. And you forget, after that, not only does his costume turn gold, but his eyes turn green, and he gets an aura around him to destroy Frieza. Let's go.
Hang the robber by his neck in the middle of the city with rope, so he and hangs him to death. No.
Wait. Did you hear that? Check this out. Like, listen to that shit again. Watch this.
His neck in the middle of the city with rope, so he.
There goes that brick banger axis slipping. There he goes, hanging the city in the middle of the neck from the rope. Yeah, let's go.
And hangs him to death. No, he takes his ass down the police station to fill in paperwork. What kind of fucking superhero are you? Killed your uncle. He's a pussy.
Now, is a ongoing recent storyline of Spider-Man going on right now. And it's Symbiote Spider-Man. And I have to say that the Hobgoblin finds out that, Peter finds out that who the Hobgoblin is, and the Hobgoblin chases after Peter, and Aunt May dies, and Peter actually plays. You know that game that Vision was playing with, like White Vision was playing with Wanda. Peter actually claps his head in a slow, methodical way and hangs him from the tree, and you will think that'd be satisfying. But just to say, well, I'm Spider-Man, I have the power, or I'm this superhero and has the power, and so I'm going to be judge, jury, and executioner. No, it's not as fun as you think it is. Like, look at The Boys, where people were just superheroes were running with the power and killing indiscriminately. It's not as fun as you think it is, but reasons. And of course, in comic books, you don't want to keep killing off the villains because who you're gonna make the next comic book magazine about. But let's go.
If you killed Venom's uncle, Venom would fuck the dude up. But no, fucking Spider-Man.
Again, wait. So does he know about Spider-Man or does he not know about Spider-Man? Like, did he just take the information from Venom from the Venom movie that came out. Because fuck, I know too much about comic books. Because Venom, even Eddie Brock Venom doesn't kill as much as you think he does. Like, okay, he still sometimes bites the head off of certain people, but that's only because, you know, the symbiote sometimes need that nourishment. But, like, you know, he didn't even try. Well, yeah, he did kind of kill Cletus Cassidy in the Maximum Carnage. But that's a different story. That's a different story, and yeah. All right, let's go.
I'm taking him for justice. You're a fucking nerd, bro. Spider-Man's a nerd. Anyone who likes Spider-Man, by extension, is also a nerd. He was
Nerd! No, I'm sorry. Right, let's go.
a nerd who got bit by a spider and became a super nerd. And why does he still live with his parents? You're a fucking superhero. You're living with your parents. Why? Or his uncle or his grandma or whoever the fuck he's living with, those old people. Why?
Okay. First off, I'm gonna actually address this in the chat. Cat, there was nothing homoerotic about the Venom movie. Just because the symbiote was all up in, you know, Eddie Brock's body, just because, you know, the symbiote just knew Eddie so intimately and so closely, doesn't mean it was anything homoerotic about it. He just liked covering all over Eddie's body. That's it. Yes, he had Eddie put strange things in his mouth, but still, there was nothing homoerotic about it. And yes, it was just a symbolization of like a 3-foot long tongue, but it was nothing. Okay, I'm an asshole. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh fuck. Anyway, this motherfucker right here, this Tate motherfucker, like, is he really just doing this? It's like, well, he lives at home. Like, there is only one time in the movies that you see Spider-Man is still living at home. It's when he's in high school. Any other motherfucking time, as soon as he hits the college, he is out on his own. And you can't even say, okay, so you can't even say that he doesn't use his powers for his own personal gain, because in even the old stories, he would sell pictures of Spider-Man to fucking get money. Like, he was actually using his powers for his own benefits. Like, ooh, hey, I got a photo of Spider-Man fighting this guy. Look at it. It's like, if you ever saw the Cyanide and Happiness version of it, of where like he would just do like sexual poses, and J. Jonah Jameson was actually buy the shit. It's fucking funny, but it was like he was literally using, in the most benign way ever, actually using his powers to make money. This fucker is just like fucking insane. But let's go.
None of this makes sense. I'm a superhero, and I don't live with my parents. So you're a super.
What's your power? Super douchery? Like ultimate jag off? Like, what the fuck? I know. His power is super projection. Super projection. But let's go.
Superhero. Why the fuck you still live with your parents? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it. And the whole fucking, yeah, he was a wrestler or something, and then some guy robbed the wrestler, killed his uncle, and then he started crying his eyes out. I'm Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man. Fucking.
Wow. Yeah. Sure. Having emotions on about the man who raised you as his own child. Yeah. That's weakness. That's weakness. Shit. Wow. This is the funniest, and I mean ironic. This is the most ironic thing. One, that he complains about Spider-Man being a pussy, where, like, the irony is he gets more cattail, if you get the reference, than anything, no matter how black it is. Ha ha ha. I know it's a bad joke. Like, basically fucks Black Cat. Also, some of the women that they know, like, oh God, there is a comic where the Black Cat literally is still friends with him while he's dating Mary Jane, and they make jokes about, well, we need to take care of him. Like, this is just like fucking ridiculous. But still. Anyway, but it's just like, and of course, yes, the word that he said, he called him the F slur. He called Spider-Man the F slur. Yeah, sure.
I'm not allowed to say that. Can I say that? Can I say that? Tristan said I can't say that. All right. You're a loser, Spider-Man. You're a loser.
No. Please. I love Cat says, his power is the ability to make women dry or flaccid faster than any man alive. Just opening his mouth and literally saying anything. Yes, Tate. You're super anti-libido, man. Yes. Okay, let's go.
Please don't say that.
What else does Spider-Man do that offends me? There's something else he does that really offends me, and I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. Probably ran his own multinational corporation, even though Doc Ock like kind of used it to use his body. Like, yeah, either how Doc Ock actually took over. He wanted Peter's body. Come to think of it, not only did Doc Ock, who was dying from cancer, so he had a desperate way of wanting to take over Peter's body, but he literally, oh God. So there's the reason why I'm bringing up the Superior Spider-Man. Doc Ock, who was dying from cancer because, you know, old and died from cancer, actually took over Peter's body. Like, really wanted his body, and he switched bodies with Peter. But not only that, he went back and relived Peter's memory of the relationships that Peter had. And, like, Peter found out that before the marriage ceremony between May Parker and Dr. Octavius, that was called off chronologically in the comics. Yeah, they celebrated some prenup enjoyment. Oh God, when I think about it, oh God. Yeah, May was the one who was always getting it in because she had some fun. Anyway, let's go.
Oh yeah, that's it. If you're sitting this and watching and you're thinking, okay, Tate is eternally wise. He's always correct. Everything Tate says is true.
Oh God, that shit was funny. And again, that go to that Britt Banger like little accent coming out. Let's go.
But on this one issue, I disagree because I always kind of liked Spider-Man. Let me ask you something. Look at the actors they have chosen to play Spider-Man.
Yes. Look at the actors they chose to play Spider-Man. Now, mind you, this isn't even from the exact movie. Especially the Andrew Garfield one. No, my friends. That's from the No Way Home promotional art. That's what that is. And it's sad. It is really fucking sad that he doesn't recognize that. But yeah. Let me just do this. Oh, I can't change it. It's sad that he doesn't recognize this because, yeah. Wow. Now let's hear him talk about these guys.
We're going to show pictures of the last few Spider-Men.
Now, we all know. Okay. So we all know that there have been some great live-action Spider-Man movies. Like, I'm not going to lie. There have been some great live-action Spider-Man movies. They had the Indian Spider-Man. They had, where he was, like, almost a villain. And then they had, like, the Japanese Spider-Man that had, like, a Zord. Yes, there was a live-action Japanese Spider-Man that had a Megazord. I am not bullshitting you. Like, he was like, yes. Even in, like, Spider-Verses or Spider-Geddon, they actually have him fighting in the comic that just came up, was fighting with a Megazord. Yes, Spider-Man has a Megazord. This is before Penny Parker with her robot spider. Like, no, like play the dragon fucking flute. Spider-Man has a Megazord. Okay. I'm nerding out. I'm sorry. Let's go.
They're not men. They're barely boys. Look at these Spider-Men. At least with Batman, they got Christian Bale.
I won't kill you.
Oh, wait. His fantasy is Christian Bale's Batman.
I don't have to save
you. Really?
Dork from Twilight. Everything is ruined in the end.
Okay, let's
Twilight.
go back. Let's go back.
Okay, now they're talking about making another one with the dork from Twilight. Everything is ruined in the end.
So he's mad because Patrick Patterson is being cast for Batman. Oh, boo-hoo. This actor is playing a fictional character. And because he was Sparkly Diamond Vampire, he's disqualified from playing Bruce Wayne, which, for a lot of intents and purposes, is still a fucking child crying in the alley in front of his dead parents. So it was just like, I mean, like, I hate to say it like that, but yeah, Batman, the fucking fascist. Damn, wasn't supposed to call him a fascist. No reason why Tate loves him, right? But again, he's a Brit banger. He shouldn't really be a fascist. I don't know. The metaphors don't exactly line up. But. Christian Bale. As we know, the actor actually makes the character. By the way, Michael Keaton from the 90s called. He made this rap. He's gonna run this city like a bat out of hell, right? Batman Returns reference. Fucking Danny DeVito was fucking awesome in that movie. And, like, disgusting. But awesome, but, like, oh, God, disgusting. But anyway, let's go.
But for the last few Batmans, he was Batman. But look at the dorks they choose.
Wait. Oh, my God. He only knows the Nolan Batmans. Wow. He doesn't know Batman and Robin. You know, with the Bat credit card. And the Bat nipples. In the skin tight leather outfits that had the Batman costume had bat nipples. Now Schumacher actually doesn't give credit for the experimental take that they had on Batman, and I think that the script actually fucked over Batman and Robin, but the costume department, man. Bat nipples. Bat nipples. Okay, yeah, sure. But also, of course, we had Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton. Yes, exactly. As Kat said in the chat, that's right. Starting a property with a target audience of young women is enough to get you considered non-serious actor because women things are silly. All right, we got just a little bit more of this fool. Let's go.
To play Spider-Man because even Hollywood, even the people who are in charge of making the movies know Spider-Man's a bitch. Quickly, let's make a superhero who's actually secretly a little bitch. Find me an actor who looks like a bitch. Oh, this guy, yeah, he's a punk. He can be Spider-Man. It's all...
Now, mind you, if you want to make the comparison that, like, Spider-Man never gets out of fucking college, like, that's cool. Like, the only real, well, I would say the only two representations that we had of Spider-Man being something outside of college was the 90s Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse, which he was pretty much jaded and dealt with a lot of shit. But yeah, I'm tired of seeing Spider-Man in high school too. But you can't make fun of Tom Holland. That motherfucker is literally somebody, like, he's a really little motherfucker, but if you were to actually look at his fitness routine before he became Spider-Man, that motherfucker will, yeah, he fits the build, not because he's small and skinny, because that motherfucker was a fit little motherfucker. Like, yeah, no, like, you don't want to fuck with somebody like that because he's somebody that was working out before and will still fuck you up. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, I think Tate would probably have an issue with trying to take him, but that's just me. Okay. Captain Falcon has nipples on his suit. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Oh, let's go.
All garbage. Spider-Man should be erased from the face of the planet. And I've decided the superhero to do it should be... I don't know shit about superheroes. Andrew Tate. Me. I want someone out there who can write comics. This is a genuine task. Anyone out there who can design comics, anyone who's good with drawing or whatever. I want a 3 or 4 page comic where Spider-Man meets me. We meet on top of a building. I call him a punk. He tries to throw some web at me. I use my Aikido ninja moves, and I destroy Spider-Man.
He's going to use his Aikido ninja moves to destroy Spider-Man. Spider-Man. The motherfucker who Spider-Sense borders on precognition. The motherfucker who was learned the way of the spider by Shang-Chi. Yes, that one. Shang-Chi taught Spider-Man the way of the spider, how to more effectively fight as Spider-Man. Yeah, somebody please make me free fan fiction. Like, for real. But let's him finish. Here we go.
Someone creates that to me and emails it to me at the email address below. There'll be a cash prize waiting. And we're going to get famous. We're going to put it all over the internet, all over Tate Speech, all over Twitter. It's going to become everywhere. And Spider-Man will be officially destroyed for the rest of humanity. And when people mention Spider-Man, they'll say, no, there is no more Spider-Man. Andrew Tate beat him. Read the comic. We're going to conquer Spider-Man right here, right now, and you're going to help me. Fuck Spider-Man.
Yeah. He does this flip shit. He thinks he's fucking big and bad. Oh my god. Hey guys, want to actually see something fun? Want to see something fun? Now, he wants somebody to do a comic where he fights Spider-Man. But I posit that I posit that it's already been done of Spider-Man fighting somebody, and well, let's actually see the result. Let's see the result of Spider-Man fighting a fucking tool. And let me just go ahead and put this shit up here, right here. This is how it would end. Now, this is Superior Spider-Man, where Doc Ock took over Peter Parker's body, and this will be the result. His jaw in the one place that wasn't armor, I took it clean off. I never knew this. Body held so much power. All these years, Parker must have been holding back. So, if Andrew Tate really wants to fight Spider-Man, if he really wants to be that supervillain that takes down Spider-Man, go ahead, buddy. Tell him not to hold back. Let's see how that shit happens. Let's see how that shit happens. Yes. Yes. But anyway, this has been another video brought to you by Crimson 60620. Crimson 60620 does not give a fuck what these chuds thinks. As a matter of fact, Crimson 60620 will talk badly about these stupid fuckers when he sees them on this program. I'm doing the whole Eminem public announcement thing. Anyway, guys, hey, like, share, and subscribe this video. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights here on this channel, either on my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would be so kind to actually help, you can donate to my Streamlabs or go to my Patreon downstairs in the link below. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this clip, and stick around for the next one. Okay. So, that was fun. That was a fun video to start off with. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, just like fuckers like this is just like you realize that you're fucking stupid, right? Like, I don't know like how they don't realize this shit, right? It's so fucking unbelievable. It's so fucking unbelievable. Oh God. So, I've been actually trying to make sure that I try to make sure that I'm trying to not like go and do like so much stuff where it's just like I'm trying not to let my brain melt. So yeah, that was fun. That wasn't one that it required much thinking because I was basically shadowboxing a vegetable, and it was so fucking stupid. And like, I want to thank Kat for that video. Like, she has actually helped out with a lot of fucking chuds on this channel. Yeah, Superior Spider-Man doesn't hold back. He had to learn how to hold back, and like they kind of wrote Otto as this anti-hero type. Like, he actually respects Parker now. You know, after taking over his body, and like literally that's the fun part about it. Like, Otto was the better Peter Parker than Peter Parker can actually be, but Peter Parker was a better Spider-Man, even though he's like Otto literally he kind of got his life together, and you know, he got him a new body, and he kind of like he's actually been helpful. And that's the weirdest fucking thing. Like, Otto was actually helpful as, you know, a spider person, even though he's not a real. He doesn't have a spider totem, but he's like helpful as a spider person, which is oddly strange, like really strange, and that's fucking hilarious. It was like back when Marvel for a while actually gave a lot of villains the time to actually breathe as not a traditional villain, like the infamous Iron Man when Doom actually takes some of Tony's tech and becomes Iron Man when he's incapacitated. So yeah, like that shit was different. I just like what Marvel does with their stories. It's actually pretty it's pretty different. All right, so shit. What to do next? Okay, so God, do I have the fucking patience to do this? All right, so I want to actually introduce you guys to a new I want to introduce you guys to somebody that was requested. This is somebody new that I don't know how to feel about it. I saw a couple of live streams, and instead of like, I can't do a 2-hour response. I can't do a response to an 1.5 hour live stream. Like, I would get pissed off at that. I can't sit in front of a camera like this to you guys and just respond. Just like shout out to people who can do that. Like, I just don't have that patience. Like, if I do that, I would have to do it while I'm gaming so I can actually just reply. So like, yeah, I just can't. Like, that would be something where it's just like, shit, I don't, like, I get, like, people that, like, and I guess it's because I sit in front of a computer all day, but, like, no, I couldn't actually fucking do it. But, yeah. I'm going to actually cover this guy. And his name is Obsidian. So, this is going to be a little bit different, okay? So, he actually doesn't... Here, let me just show you what I mean. So, I guess he does a radio show where he sits back and talks. Not unlike what I'm doing, but I don't think he actually puts his picture on most of them. He just sits back and lets a picture go up. And it's kind of a little bit weird. But this to me is just screaming little dick energy. I'm sorry. This screams little dick energy that you're mad about Lizzo. Now, I haven't listened to Lizzo music. I'm pretty stuck in some niche music categories, but I wonder why he's upset about Lizzo. I don't know. Let's hear this shit.
It is exactly 1 minute past the afternoon hour. You're listening to Obsidian Radio, and here we are doing the damn thing. It is the Saturday morning, technically afternoon podcast here on Obsidian Radio. We're back on YouTube. We doing the damn thing. It's you. It's me. It's this big Elvis style mic. And we are joined by none other than the lovely Miss Jessica X, all the way over from across the pond in London in the UK. You're on the south side, right? No. You're not on the south side. You're on the east side. Yes, you're on the east side, what they call the East End, or in London. Welcome to the show, lady.
All right, get to the point, man. Get to the point. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, and it is Saturday, April 24th, 2021. Welcome to the program. Glad you can make it, and thank you for listening, my friends. I really appreciate it. We're joined by the lovely Miss Jessica X. Jessica X, say hello to the lovely people out there.
Wait, is it me or is she low as hell? She sounds low to me.
Yes, we're going to pick up right where you left off on your show, Jessica. As soon as I get the weather out the way, it is a beautiful 65 degrees outside. It's the perfect weather to let everybody know that it is 2 minutes past the hour now. And we have to ask, with such beautiful sorry. I don't even know if I can make it through the show without
Come on.
cracking up. So, people are saying that your volume is very low, Jessica.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Okay,
try
it
to
is still.
fix that. Your volume on your end is very low.
I do get a bit of static. Yes, I do.
Oh, she's a pick me. Okay.
I try and keep it low.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying your mic is low, so she's trying to keep the distortion to a minimum, and maybe if you shout a little bit, people can hear you a bit
I'm right
better.
here now. I'm right up on the mic.
Yes,
and so
that's
hopefully
great.
The sound should be better.
Yes, that's much better. Thank you.
Come on.
Appreciate that. All right, so now, does it really need an introduction, ladies and gentlemen?
She's still low as fuck, but let's go.
I mean, come on. You see the image up there, and please forgive me. I mean, I debated whether or not I was going to put this up there as the image, because the way I do the show, the image is pretty much stays up there. But I said, you know what, man?
Wow, so he admits to the non-creativity. So, so first thing that I'm actually going to say is this. So, he thinks it's funny. It's funny because reasons. Like, what is about this picture that's anything wrong with? For real, what about this picture? Hey, she's a BBW. Like, why? That's not your taste, but you're gonna be doing a fucking podcast with a picture stand up here because it gets you clicks? What the fuck, man? Like, at least I have the fucking temerity. I have the fucking sense of the sense of being able to stand up in front of you guys or sit down in front of you guys and actually bring my image, my likeness, even though I'm talking about motherfuckers. I mean, like, you don't know the amount of fucking fat jokes that I've actually had to deal with. But I'm willing to put myself up there and out there just to say that, hey, look at me. I'm talking about this motherfucker. But a fucker like this is so fucking insecure that he has to have behind no picture. And also, yeah, I'm going to make a joke about, I don't know about keeping this picture up here. But I guarantee you, if she came to him and wanted to have fun time with him, he wouldn't turn it down. Because that's the sense of the man that I'm getting from this motherfucker. They will talk about anything and everything, but will be catching shit like a fucking catcher. Picking up everything like a fucking catcher. Because that's how insecure he is. But let's go.
This thing has gotten so out of hand. I just said, F it. We just going. People need to see just how bad it is. People need to see it. Look at it. Look at it. This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Obsidian, who needs 2 breasts when you can have 4? 2 for the price of 1. 2 sets for the price of 1.
I mean, really? And see, okay, so
Is this just going to be a half an hour of just fat jokes? Like, for real. For real. Sure, let's go.
we all remember what happened last year. Lizzo goes to the LA Lakers game. She's showing her behind because she wants to holler at one of the players on the opposing team. I believe that evening they were playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's my understanding of it. And so she wanted to holler at one of the brothers on the squad. She shows her unnatural behind that night. She wasn't an invited guest. She wasn't scheduled to perform. She was just going to the game like any.
Wait. Are you mad because she showed her ass, both figuratively and literally? Wait. So the fuck what? Is somebody jealous? Is somebody fucking jealous? Wow. Okay. Let's go.
Anybody else, and she acted like a complete fool. All right, so there's that. Now, more recently, this year, she tried to holler at Captain America himself, Chris Evans. Now,
how many people see more than one thing wrong with that? Not what she did, because like Chris Evans actually kind of played along with it. But how many people see more than one thing wrong with his interpretation of that? I'm just saying. Sure, she made a pass at Chris Evans. Not Captain America, Chris Evans. Now, mind you, like, okay. Mind you, even though he's fucking awesome as Steve Rogers, but, like, does anybody still remember the fact that, he played in like Scott Pilgrim versus the World as this douchey ass skateboard player, skateboard rider, stuntman, or fun fact, does anybody remember the Fantastic Four movies? I'm just saying. Or my favorite Chris Evans role, and this is still will be my favorite, Push. Look that shit up. But yeah, sure. Okay. All right, let's go.
See, the problem I got with this, Jessica, and it's okay if you don't want to say anything because I don't want to get you in any trouble. See, the problem I got with this from my end of things is we got guys like, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there because, you know, men, we speak up like we got a pair and we say names. We don't do like ladies.
Oh, he's about to do the MGTOW thing. He's about to do the MGTOW thing. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
I ain't gonna say no name. Yo, man. C Boogie Productions, guys like him have been giving broads like this a pass for a good long minute, and they love beating up on other guys. Cause see, that's easy. Beating up on other guys is easy because you don't pay a price for that. You don't pay a price for that. But you could beat up on black men all day and twice on Sunday. Nobody's gonna do anything to you. Okay? So he's been beaten up on. You got to stay in your lane. You got to work out. You got to do the work. The only work that Lizzo's been doing is she's been working on those cinnamon buns.
Now, I'm a dirty fucking socialist. Dirty fucking socialist. Yeah. Not a tanky, because fuck tankies. But somebody tell me what work she hasn't been doing. Somebody tell me what work she hasn't been doing. I mean, she must be doing some type of work. Let's see. What is like? Ooh. Let's try this. And I fucking hate judging people by this standard, but let's try this. Let's try this. Like, because of course, me being a dirty fucking socialist, I don't want to judge somebody's value by their net worth, but Ah, here. That's what his name is. Okay, cool. Now, let's see something. Net worth. What? It's not there? What? It seems like Lizzo's been doing more work to actually have a net worth than you don't, Obsidian. What's up, Ziggurat? And of course, she has a personality. Of course, she does the work. Because literally, she's more popular than he is. She has more of a social status than he does. And oh yeah, people talk about her more than him. So where is she not doing the work? But let's continue.
She been putting in some work on that. She been putting in some work on a couple dozen of assorted Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that. She been putting in work on that.
Through the drive-thru at McDonald's.
Yeah. And what is that? Fish and chips over there in Britain? They call it. Look like she skipped all the fish and just dealt with nothing but chips. Okay.
Really, is this gonna be just a half an hour of him talking shit? Like, for real, like, is this all this gonna be? Like, okay.
When are people like C Boogie Productions going to call out this hypocrisy? Because, that's his argument. Y'all guys full of hypocrisy. Y'all guys in the black manosphere full of hypocrisy. Okay, fair enough. How about this? You tell me how anything in the black manosphere is more hypocritical than what you're seeing on the screen there. Because Lizzo ain't trying to stay in her lane. She don't want no Rick Ross. She want Chris Evans. Okay? She don't want no Rick Ross. She don't want no Ruben Studdard. She don't want to stay in her lane. She want to go all the way over to the fuck it, Captain America lane. That's what she want. And we all supposed to just be okay with that. We're not supposed to say anything about it. We're supposed to act like that shit don't even exist.
Wow. Here we are 6 minutes into the video, and you know what it's really about. Why won't nobody date me? Oh, even the ones that I don't think should actually have a level of standards don't even want to date me. They're going for Captain America. This is all this shit is. This is literally him trying to tear down somebody because he can't get the dates that he wants. Oh, poor baby. Want a tit? Oh, yeah, I guess that's your problem. Fuck. Oh, well. Wow. This is literally him getting pissed because somebody he feels that's beneath his standard. Like, this is some involuntary not getting a relation type shit. Like, for all it's worth, he is making the same exact argument that people who are involuntary, not in relationships, are making. He is making the same goddamn argument. He sounds like a salesperson. Not sounds like, he is making the same argument that we see with these black pillars, these red pillars of, the sexual market value. Like, literally, he's making the same argument. He's using different words, but he's making the same exact argument. So, let's continue. And thank you, Byron, for helping get other brain cancer. Yes. Fuck. Like, you guys are going to shorten my lifespan. But I thank you guys for the content anyway. Thank you.
Meanwhile, we could say all kind of stuff to the brothers, though. Stay in your lane, do the work, this, that. This is the problem that I have, Jessica, with the body positivity movement. And I'm aiming this at guys. Because I do, like you said on your show just a few minutes ago, I'm with you on this. Me, you, St. Kevin, we all shoulder to shoulder on this. I blame people like Derek Jackson. I do. He's another hypocrite. Start down with a capital H, hypocrite. The man.
Oh, there goes that Derek Jackson. Like, man, I heard people seething from hatred of people, like seething. But he's like foaming at the mouth. Was like, I hate that hypocrite. Fucking hate him. God damn. Oh shit. Wow, this is delicious. This is delicious.
Man lives in a goddamn gym. Eats like a fucking rat. And I was there. If anybody want to tell me about Derek Jackson, I saw it firsthand. You had a whole lot of bras looking like Lizzo up in that piece. And he says nothing to them about their appearance. If anything, he gasses their heads up. Everything that Jessica said on her previous show is 100% true.
It's almost as if having a personality and not only depending on appearances, it can still get you quite far when you're dealing with trying to date people. Fuck. And yeah, Kat said that early in the comment. Like, dude, having a fucking personality can get you a lot of different ways than just looks alone. I'm sorry. You're a shit person and nobody wants to fuck you. No matter how much you live in a gym and like, fuck, that's gonna go away, you fucker. And I'm sorry. Wow. All of this is like, fuck. I thought I was eating some pasta that, because tomato sauce had a little bit of a bitter taste, but this shit is bitter. Bitter man. Let's go.
I saw it firsthand. Okay? But it's easy to go and beat up on brothers like me. Do the work. Talking about delusional. You know what? I got a special little thing that I play here. Kevin ain't the only one with the soundbite. This is what I play when I get exasperated with these broads.
Bitch, are you for real?
Yeah. Talk about delusional. You gonna tell me that black men are no. No brother is more delusional than what you're seeing on the screen here.
What does this have anything to do with Lizzo becoming the official spokesperson for Dub? Which is a... Like... I don't get it. And yeah, it's sad as fuck. I don't get it. Like... Is she advocating anywhere near her lifestyle being a spokesmodel for or a spokeswoman for Dove? No. Like, these people exist. Like, before this body positivity shit actually happened, people with Lizzo's body type existed. This isn't a new thing. Yes, in America, because we're fat asses, yes, obesity is a thing, but there are still people that actually were still this size before body positivity happened. It was a thing. This is a body type. This isn't abnormal. This isn't supernatural. This is not like, this was a thing. And this is what I don't get about people who's like, oh, body positivity. Like, first of all, First of all, I'm going to say this in case some chuds actually watch it. Okay? Check it out. It's right here. Not everybody exists to fuck you or to get your fucking penis or clitoris hard. That's not a thing. No one is obligated to be your fucking eye candy. No one is. No one is. As a matter of fact, here, no one has to like you. No one has to fuck you. And no one, absolutely no one, has to even really care about you. So, if you actually think that you're supposed to be having mannequins on display around you, you are a fucked up person. And you need to go get that shit checked out. Let's continue.
Lizzo trying to shoot her shot at Chris Evans is like Jonah Hill trying to shoot his shot at Scarlett Johansson.
And yet shit like that happens all the time. Like, can we at least again address this shit? These involuntary not in relationship people are literally the defeater to their argument is the one, the only Danny fucking DeVito. Like, do these people realize the shit that they're saying? That people like short people like fat people like skinny people like medium-sized people. If they have enough gift of gab, enough game, enough personality, enough bombastitude, enough swagger or swag to actually pull the shit off, why are you pissed about it? Why? Is it because you want her? Is it because Lizzo isn't shooting her shot at you? Is that what it is? Is somebody a little jelly? But let's continue. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this shit. Let's go.
You ain't never seen no shit like that. Seth Rogen trying to shoot his shot at Scarlett Johansson, the Black Widow. You ain't seen no shit.
Wait. He doesn't know. Wait, he doesn't know that. Oh. Now, I've never seen that they've had a shot of shit like that, but he doesn't know that, like, people in Hollywood fuck around like that because they're likable. And, wait, Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen. Like Seth Rogen, like from like This Is the End and shit like that. Yeah, like what? Okay, let's continue.
Like that? Rick Ross don't even try to shoot a shot at Scarlett Johansson. We'll be like, what? But it's okay for Lizzo to shoot her shot at Chris Evans, though. That's okay, though. It's body positivity for the brothers until we get to the sisters. And the reason why you see me putting up the Dove soap piece right there.
Wow, 8 minutes into the video, we finally get to it. Wow, okay.
Now you see Dove soap there. There's a reason why I'm putting that there, because ladies and gentlemen, at 10 minutes past the hour, it has, matter of fact, forget about it has been reported. It came directly from Lizzo herself, and I'm going to prove it right now. She is now the official spokeswoman for Dove Soap's Body Positivity for Me But Not For Thee movement. And I'm going to show it to you right now. I'm going to prove it. Here you go. This comes from Instagram. You see what it says there? Lizzo be eating. You never lied about that. And it says right there, over 2 million likes. You see it right there.
No, we don't, dog. I understand. Like sometimes I have production issues, but we don't see it. Oh wow.
Quote, welcome to Tara season. My God, she's a heifer.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh God, my brain hurts from this shit. Oh my God, Byron. Yes, thank you. Oh gosh, you get into the halls of permanent migraines there with Kat and like Wajita sending me people who are. Oh God, it's like, oh my God. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna be very fucking honest with you guys. This motherfucker sounds jealous. Now he may not be, and when like people say this, like he may not be specifically jealous that she doesn't shoot a shot at him, but he feels indignant. How dare she not know her place? How dare she not stay in her lane? How dare she try to reach above her station? What the fucker? There is no fucking station. I don't like, wow. This sexual marketplace value bullshit. Because that's all this is. This is that red pill shit. It's fucking garbage. I don't believe people actually believe this shit. And maybe because I don't have problems with endearing myself to the gender of the opposite sex, which is my preferred sexual attraction. I don't have any problems with it. And I find that women who do have a problem with without knowing me, just like, oh, you look like this, those are generally the women that I don't want to fucking be around, because they're shallow as shit. And yeah, no. And maybe somebody such as this, literally, maybe he feels some sort of way. I don't know if he's married. He may be married. If that's the case, I feel bad for his fucking wife, but God damn, like, he spent 10 minutes of a 36-minute ass videos talking about somebody staying in their lane. Notice he didn't bring up the income. Notice he didn't bring up any type of stardom or notoriety. He fell back on body shaming. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Obsidian, whatever the fuck your name is, I'm going to say this. Maybe, guy, maybe you should actually think about the fact that some people like with a little cushion for the pusher. And for motherfuckers who absolutely think that it's all only about how somebody actually looks, then it may be a reason why. It may be a reason why you're such an angry, jealous, petty little man. But anyway, guys, I say thank you for watching this clip. Thank you for sitting with me through this deranged fucking mental midget. I do this shit every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can actually catch me live, participate in the chat, and watch me live on stream almost have an aneurysm for the stupidity we have to go through. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this clip. please like, share, subscribe. If you actually see on the top, you know, help me by that Streamlabs link or my Patreon down in the bottom. And yeah, thanks for watching this clip. Please stay tuned for the next one. So. Yay. Woohoo. I see in RuneScape. I thought I thought it was in Roblox now. I thought that's the one we were going with. We're going to do in Roblox. Are we doing RuneScape now? I'm just saying, like, I want to make sure that, you know, Daddy CIA or NSA or NSA don't try to come after me because, like, I'm saying the wrong one. I don't want anybody to tell the secret they found out about in Minecraft. Oh God. Do I have enough energy for one more? Oh, I have enough energy for two more. All right, great. Okay. So this actually irritated me. All right, guys. All right, so fuck. Okay. We're going to do two more videos. And, like, I want to actually address this because, like, I really like, okay. So, thank you for the tips, both Kat and Hail Satan. Shit. So, like, before we get into the next clip, do you guys just watch videos to actually get your news? I just want to make sure I see, like, how everybody actually gets news, because it is really, really important that not just videos but our different news sources which is actually which I think America is actually having, like, a news literacy problems. Yes, I try to slow down the word and actually say it. I really think that they're having a news literacy problem, and some of it is because we're getting most of our news from videos. Because most millennials, I'm a millennial, even though I'm almost 40, are getting our news mostly from online sources, like Ziggurat said, from Twitter or YouTube. I don't think, like, there was a study done recently where most people just read the headlines and just go from there instead of actually reading the article. So you get misleading titles that aren't actually done by the writers of the article, but that are done mostly by the editors. But, like, I find that a lot of people don't examine their news sources, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a leftist, so I watch a lot of progressive or left leaning or worst case liberal news sources, but I think that this is a problem that we need to actually address. So let's get into the clip with talking about news sources. So news sources are important, and we actually need to make sure that we address what news sources that we have and what we actually see different things from. And that's going to actually lead me to this next story that I want to actually address. So, how many of you guys have actually heard of the channel The Hill? Now, mind you, of course, we know Rising, and we think, oh, one person is a liberal, one person is a conservative, and Rising, so that means The Hill is supposedly centrist or supposedly doesn't take a stand. But no, The Hill is literally right-wing propaganda, because most of the shit that's on The Hill comes to shit like this. Now, when I originally watched this video, when I originally saw this video, it didn't make any fucking sense because I've actually seen the numbers. And quite frankly, we've actually also seen how we've seen the complaints that people on the right have had from the healthcare system, that certain numbers are mixed and, you know, it's not a yes or no thing. There are some shades of gray in there. But when I see this shit, a new poll, 39% of the want healthcare kept as is. I was a little incredulous about it. So let's actually get to this video. Let's go. Now, here's the question. Should government health care programs like Medicaid or Medicare and Medicaid be expanded, be kept as they are now, or should the government remove itself from paying for any health care costs? Let's see how this, because remember, framing is very important, guys. Framing is important. So let's hear this shit. All right, so should the government health care programs, so 39% says kept as is, 21% Medicaid or Medicare should be expanded to any citizens, while those with private plans can keep their existing insurance costs. Medicaid, 10% Medicaid should be expanded to cover all citizens, and private health care plans should be abolished. Medicaid and Medicare should be expanded to cover all citizens, but people should have the ability to purchase private supplemental plan. But this study literally only highlights the 39%. Literally only highlights that. But let's go. Now this is done April the 12th through the 19th among 2,881 registered voters, plus or minus 1.83%. But let's go.
Looking at this particular question, I actually see about half of Americans that say that they want our nation's healthcare system expanded in some fashion. Now, obviously, I don't think we're going to get the American public to really dive deeply into...
Notice exactly what she said. And what does she mean by that? What does she mean by that? When you take 21 plus 10, that's 31, plus 19, that's 50%. That's 50% of Americans. And that number is down from from before Biden took office. And mind you, this is a Hill-Harris poll. So they're citing their own poll, which this is the most right-wing you could have actually had this question. Now, a different question. Should healthcare be a right? Different question. Should people actually go into bankruptcy for healthcare costs? Like, this is, should the government healthcare programs like Medicaid and Medicare be expanded, kept as they are now, or should be the government remove itself from paying for healthcare costs? This is the most right-wing version of that question, because it invokes socialized medicine. That shit that was pushed down, that propaganda that was pushed down our throats for the last 50, 60 years. It invokes government expansion. This is the most right-wing version of that fucking question. And they still got 50 fucking % of some sort of government involvement. And then you don't even see the breakdown of the current healthcare system kept as is, because that literally still means that, hey, Medicare and Medicaid actually still being part of the system that we have now. Again, deceptive as hell. But let's continue.
Into specific healthcare policy, but I think it's important to note that, again, you're kind of approaching that bare majority mark of Americans that feel that they would like to increase access to healthcare. And it's certainly timely, as I know that legislation was just released around expanding Medicare buy-in to people, I think, ages 50 to 64 instead of 65 plus.
So, again, this is also another fucking trick that is actually done when you see this question. I'm going to actually say this, and I know I have some people in the chat that can actually attest to this. Just because you have access to a life-comforting drug or a life-comforting a procedure that actually makes your life more comfortable, a drug that makes your life more comfortable, not just life-saving, but you have the ability to access it, doesn't mean that you can access it. And this is the stupid shit that we allowed ourselves to fucking believe. Oh, we can have more access to healthcare, but if you can't afford it, if you can't go to the doctor because you can't afford the copay, or the fact that you can't afford even some basic shit of transportation to a place, how the fuck can you get it? That's like saying, well, you have the ability not to work your shitty job, but if you can't fucking afford not to work a shitty job, do you really have a fucking choice? Like, this whole thing about access. How about we do away with more access and actually just give people the right, the not only the right, but just those appointments. Fuck access, give me appointments. It's got to be the stupidest fucking thing to say, well, we gave more people access. Could they afford it? Well, no, but they have if they had the money, they'd have ability to. How does that even help anybody? Access without the ability to pay for it is not access. It's a fucking paywall. And I'm sorry, I hate paywalls in video games, and I sure as fucking hate paywalls in real life. But let's continue.
It's important to remember that, you know, there is public opinion data that shows a majority of Americans, in fact, a bipartisan majority, not something you see that often these days, support Medicare expansion. So, you know, I think it really depends on how the question is asked. When you strip away...
Oh, really? It's almost as if framing actually matters. And again, this is something that the fucking title is deceptive as shit. Because if you would have saw this title and just ran with the title, most people wouldn't have made it this far. But let's go.
The kind of political verbiage, you know, Medicare for All, Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare. And you just ask people, you know, are you in favor of expanding access to Medicare for people ages 50 and up, a Kaiser Family Foundation poll last year showed that about 3/4 of Americans say yes, including majorities of Democrats and Republicans alike.
There's another piece of news here that Jeff Stein got as well, which is now these two things shouldn't be mutually exclusive. There were the subsidies expanded for the Affordable Care Act passed in the relief bill. So they expanded subsidies, so Affordable Care Act health insurance would be actually affordable for more people. That's a fine thing. That's a good thing. So you have that on the one hand, and Pelosi and House Democratic leadership have really been pushing to use the healthcare dollars in this next bill to continue that expansion. On the other side, you have Bernie Sanders and now a growing list of other Democratic senators, including Dick Durbin, joining him in urging expansion of Medicare. That means...
You know what? This is one thing that I understand why they actually do it. I really do, because we've been fed this lie that only poor people need assistance. But what Bernie Sanders' plan is not Medicare for all. I want to actually correct that. That's propaganda. It's not Medicare for all. What Bernie Sanders' plan is Medicaid for all. Literally, it actually is just Medicaid for all. And it's going to be an expansion of dental and mental health and all that other good shit. It's really Medicaid for all. But I get it. Like, if you've been told for the last 60 years that only poor people and need help from the government and being poor is bad, yeah, sure. But, like, we just had like an opioid crisis where even people that had money would start going bankrupt from shit like that. You would think people would fucking get out of their head out of their own ass about saying that, hey, maybe we should like not have to have these absorptive things for, you know, making sure people stay healthy. And to go back to the previous video, you know that obesity is actually lessened when people can actually go to the doctor and actually see people and be more healthy, right? Like this whole thing of just like bootstrap bullshit, it's failing everybody, not just, you know, those dastardly people of color who were seen as scapegoats, but now it's actually hurting everybody. But you know, like you know, why help yourself when you can own the libs, right? But let's continue off on the sidetrack.
Lowering the enrollment age and also covering dental, vision, hearing. So again, you could do both of those things. You could maintain the subsidies and you could lower the Medicare eligibility age. However, the way this has been sort of the way the Biden administration is playing is that
well, I do want to say that, Ziggurat, the reason why the leftist articles have a paywall versus the right-wing media is because right-wing media basically is subsidized by oil billionaires that would give away free shit in order to keep their tax breaks. What was funny is, if you actually remember, Ted Cruz actually just made an op-ed where he talks about over 9 years in the Senate, he's actually gotten like $2 million from different companies when they get $12 billion in subsidies and shit like that. See, the reason why right-wing motherfuckers actually get like their shit is free is because, quite frankly, they're getting all of our money. We're all paying for it in the tax breaks and tax refunds that they get. Yeah, but yeah, no, I just want to actually address that. Yeah, I totally get it. We're the website may be free, but we're all paying for it in the end. Sometimes figuratively and literally. Well, I guess that still would be figuratively. But let's continue.
This is like an either or. We're going to do one thing in healthcare. We're either going to do this, we're going to do that. And it looks like they are set to back the Pelosi proposal. Now, why does that matter? Because obviously, if you're sort of like huge, if you lower the Medicare healthcare, color me super.
right, this is just. All right, so. Yeah. So. This is what I mean, and this is what I want to actually address. The fact that they sit back in just made that seem like it was. 39% of people don't want healthcare change. It was deceptive as shit, and this is one of the reasons why, as much as I get my news from different sources, I still fucking vet it. And to be honest with you guys, we need a rewrite from page one of how we treat people, individuals, and groups of people in our society. But it also requires us as part of that society, as part of the people that needs to be served, need to be service. Then we need to have more media literacy, and well, quite frankly, we need to have these politicians understand we're not locked in here with them. They're locked in here with us. And they're our fucking employees. And we need to fucking make sure that the American public is taken care of. Not just some fucking rich oil billionaire that, has enough money and access to pay for shit while the rest of us suffer. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this clip. Please like, share, and subscribe. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you can actually join the chat. And yeah. By the way, you can join my Discord server, which is down in the description. And you know what? What was that in the description? If you want to help out, you can actually help out to my Patreon. And of course, my Streamlabs link is up top. So thank you guys for watching, and please stick around for the next clip on this channel, or how am I doing it live? Thanks. All right, guys. It's like some of the most deceptive shit when you see that, and I don't get why. Yeah. The way you frame an argument can be very, very deceptive, and it can lead to just some crazier shit. All right, guys. Okay. I am going to do this one last video, and I'm going to actually tell you guys this. So, more than likely, probably Wednesday, I'm going to actually be doing a big fucking video. It's gonna be around my normal stream time, but I'm going to actually be addressing something that I found. And, I don't do scripted videos. I don't do big, elaborate, bread tube content. I don't, but I do want to actually just put together some information that I want to actually see you guys address. I want to actually present to you guys, and I want you guys to let me know, am I seeing shit that's wrong? But yeah, we're gonna go to a few things, and we're gonna actually just I want to make sure that we go into this. So yeah. And by the way, yeah, Crystal Ball, she not only is she do the whole thing of just well, I'm gonna go on this program with somebody that I should ideologically disagree with, and there have been allegations that she kind of got paid from a PAC that she or she took money and it was barely legal and it was just deceptive as shit. She has lost a lot of respect from me, and she's one of those people where it's the whole I'm gonna act this way because the Democratic establishment did me this. Like, it's the Jimmy Dore thing of just like, I'm mad at the Democratic establishment, and so I'm gonna rail against them. And it's just like, but you don't talk much about the Republicans, and yeah, it's irritating as fuck to me. And one of these days I'm gonna do a video on it, but I don't have the patience for grifters right now. Oh God. Yeah, sure. All right, so let's get to this video. So I'm gonna actually say this, and I'm gonna be upfront with you guys, and I'm gonna tell you this. First off, we're gonna do this video, and I do want to actually say, first, content warning. This video is going to be talking about, and I'm going to actually put it out there. This video is actually going to be talking about police violence and abuse that you actually see at the hands of police. If you are sensitive to this or just fucking tired of seeing how cops treat citizens because their outsized amount of power, you may want to skip this video. I would it's not pretty, and quite frankly, guys, I can understand if you don't want to see it. So, going forward, content warning. With that out the way, I'm actually going to present this video. Now, a while ago, back during Black History Month, I made it a point every stream to highlight abuses by cops and address it, because at that time it was Black History Month, so I want to point out a lot of the unarmed people or people that were highlighted, people that were attacked or assaulted by cops. And of course, this is Black History Month because I want to actually talk about the struggles that African Americans actually face. But I realized something, that a lot of people don't truly understand. They don't truly understand that you can be the most law-abiding citizen and you run into the wrong cop and you can have a bad situation. So let's actually check this video out. Let's go.
What do y'all get in front of someone stopping like that?
Now, they can't even wait until the car stops before they hopping out. But let's go. Now, if you didn't actually catch that, if you didn't catch what actually happened, hop out, gun already drawn. Gun already motherfucking drawn. Why though? Why? I'm sure for some dangerous reason. Was she like doing 100 on the speedway? On the highway? Was she like throwing out crazy stuff out her window, like causing any type of trouble or ruckus? Let's watch the rest of this video. Let's go. Now, yes, this is an old woman that the cop just grabs and pulls her out of the car. Literally just grabs and pulls her out of the car for no fucking reason other than just to, oh yeah, we're just like, yeah, exactly why. Like, I have literally have people in my comment sections talking about how if you didn't do anything wrong, the cops wouldn't abuse you. Now, there are people who have actually seen some of these videos that I've done and actually realized that, hey, some of this shit may be kind of wrong. And that's one of the reasons why I keep doing these fucking videos. Because you see shit like this. They pulled an old woman out of the car. Just roughly pulled her out. But let's continue. Grabbed her by her hair. Grabbed her by her fucking hair. But let's continue. Now, mind you, they literally have a hold of her with her on the ground, pulling her arm up behind her. Like this is a fucking WWE. Like, that's exactly how they pulled her out of the fucking video. Out of the fucking car. But let's continue.
Why are you doing this to me? We're doing about 10 miles. I haven't running. I was just driving.
Go to jail now.
Why? What have I done wrong?
Cut it off. 1076.
So, they're upset because they were going after her for 10 miles. 10 fucking miles on a highway. And she asks, what did I do wrong? You're going to jail now. What? What? Why does that, like, at what fucking point does it require for you to literally pull a woman out of, an elderly woman out of her car and literally throw her on the ground and handcuff her? At what point does that require that shit? But let's continue.
What have I done wrong? I'm 68 years old. Please, why are you doing this to me?
Ma'am, you're under arrest.
Why?
Good gosh.
What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong, sir?
We're at the,
Can you tell me what I did
87,
wrong?
I believe here. Across.
What have I...
And here she is asking, what have I done wrong? Why are you doing this to me? She literally says, I'm 68 years old. What have I done wrong?
I done wrong?
That is the 87 there on the left side, the median side, number one line. Ma'am, there were 3 police cars behind you for about 10 miles.
I know, but why?
Why? Because you were speeding. It was a simple traffic stop. That's all we had to do.
So, you guys heard this. It was a simple traffic stop. And they pull her out the car. They wrestle her on the ground for a simple traffic stop. She was speeding. She was speeding. You know how fast she was speeding? Well, good golly, Miss Molly, she was going 80 miles an hour. And I know people thinking like 80 miles an hour, wow, that's pretty fast. You know, pretty fast. She was going 80 miles an hour in the 70 miles per hour zone. Now, I don't know about you guys here in Illinois. If you go 5 to 10 miles, That's a minor traffic offense. So she was literally going 10 miles over the speed limit. And it took 5 cops and taking her out of her car, pulling her out of the car by her hair. Before that, weapons drawn. All because she was going 10 miles over the speed limit. And by the way, it looks as if they blew her tires. Because her tires look low. But let's go.
Write your ticket. You turned it into this.
I'm on my way to a funeral. My aunt's funeral.
Hey, gosh. No. You're good.
I did nothing wrong.
Where's your license at?
It's in my purse.
Where's it at?
My purse.
Passenger side?
Yes.
Is this your car?
Yes.
Wait, why would they not think that's her car? Like, for real. Why would they not think that this is her car? Really? Really? Is this your car? First of all, yeah, and yeah, no, if you have to leave for this, I understand. This is one of those things where it's just like, wow, yeah, no problem. There's a reason why I did content warning. So, first, they don't have a right to search her purse. They don't. They don't have a right to throw her on the ground and like physically assault her like this. Like, they don't. And you hear her begging, hey, my shoulder hurts. I need help. And this fucker right here is fucking grinning about, oh, we got her. We fucking got her. But let's continue.
You're hurting my shoulder.
She needs EMS.
Car accident.
What's your name?
Stephanie Renee Watson.
Where's your purse at here? Or your license at here? Where your license at here? What now?
It's on the zipper. Oh my God. No, the zipper. On the side. The zipper. Please. Please.
Is this it right here?
Yes, it's in there. Oh my God. What did I do wrong?
How far was it?
I wasn't going that fast.
Julian Road to here.
I wasn't going that fast.
Well, honey, you had several miles to stop. Why didn't you stop?
Because I didn't know they were going after me.
Ma'am, there was about 4 police cars behind you at one point in time. Did you ever...
So, yeah. Oh, she was going 74 into 70. Wow. Let's finish this shit up.
I ever realized that we were behind you and we wanted you to stop?
I was listening to my music and
I don't know how I don't understand how they do it in Georgia, but that's not how it's done here.
Okay.
Go to the patrol car that pulled up right beside of you, right here.
Excuse me. Please. Please. I need you to take this off of me because I'm in pain. My shoulder is... I have a turn ligament in my shoulder. Please. Let me go to my family.
All right. Like... When we say defund the police, we mean shit like this. It took 5 fucking officers or 4 cop cars to pull over an elderly woman for going 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit. I fucking don't know. I fucking don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Are these big, strong men, these courageous cops, these motherfuckers who have the most dangerous job in the world that sit back and, oh yeah, let me brutalize a 78-year-old woman who is begging. Who is begging. Yo, you're hurting me. And I'm not even going to say it was a racial thing with this one. It's about cowardly cops that had to work a little bit more harder to fucking do a job. But what is the first thing that they do? Go get a gun. Come up to the car with a gun. You know? She's suing these cops. She is suing these cops, and very well should. Because shit like this is a reason why. This is the exact reason why that I don't care if you are a fucking white supremacist. I don't care if you don't believe in Black Lives Matter. This is the reason why. Because when they finish fucking doing this to black people, who do you think they're coming for next? Oh, I know. Because I've seen the videos. I see who they come for next. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a little bit more on videos like this on Wednesday. So, I know it's going to actually fucking affect... it is going to affect my viewer count on Wednesday. But if you're going to be watching this and if you're having a hard time with this video, I will let you guys know that there is a content warning with the video that I'm going to do on Wednesday. Because I have a specific sort of information. I've been looking at the Loveland, Colorado police department, and that's actually going to be interesting. So I would encourage you guys, if you aren't affected by it, if you can actually stomach the shit, I'm going to ask you guys to tune in on Wednesday for this, because I'm going to be talking about police violence. Because it's just too much right now. This shit is too much. We are seeing this too much and too often from people. And quite frankly, guys, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this shit. Because here's the thing. It's not just going to happen to black folks. It's not. It's not. And I don't know what else to say anymore. I do want to say thank you for sitting through this video. I know it's been very, very difficult. And I want to thank everybody who, please, I ask you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next video. You guys enjoy this clip, and catch you on the next video. Thank you. All right, guys. Whew. Yeah, I know. Being a cop isn't the most dangerous job in America. They play it up as it is, but it's not. Pizza delivery guys are. And yeah, it's something is said about these people who actually strive to be cops and shit like that. It's something about people who want to actually serve the public, but only in places where you have overwhelming power. And I can't understand it. And maybe that's just me, but goddamn. Yeah. I know it's akin to like the J.K. Rowling quote, but it's older than that. those who deserve power rarely want it. And those who want power rarely deserve it. And these people who want this overwhelming power over their fellow citizens, you know, it's a reason why we say all cops are bastards. Because at no point does any of, like, a lot of these cops actually say anything to stop the shit. To stand up to the assholes that do this to our citizens. But anyway, guys, I do want to actually say thank you for watching today. We still got a long way in our fight to go. Be it from making sure more people have access to, make sure more people have appointments instead of just access to healthcare. Making sure that bully ass cops are not are no longer on the force. To making sure that motherfuckers stop acting jealous because they feel that they're entitled to some sort of attention. And just our innate battle against stupidity and how that Peter Parker would knock the fucking jaw off of fake ass superheroes. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I really want to thank everybody who's actually helped the channel, from my lovely mods in the chat. Thank you guys. To everybody that decides to give me videos so I can actually respond to. And finally, we're going to thank our guy, Richard Pryor, because as we do always, take us out, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. They're probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy people. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but.
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe
they go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know. It just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's all
gone. Is that
gone.
what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.